Alright guys, here I am back playing Super Mario Bros. 2. We're on World 6-1. We're going to continue on with Princess Peach. These are the desert levels. They are actually quite, in my humble opinion, they're pretty difficult. I need to get in there because I need a potion. That sand there is quicksand and it sucks you down slowly. They have fast quicksand and slow quicksand. With the slow quicksand, you can actually use it and you can go underneath objects. I mean, I can't show you in subspace. I'll show you when I get out. But you can see it's... Oh, I can't do it here because this guy will kill me. But I'll show you later. But basically, with the sinking sand, you can basically go underneath things like those bones and things like that. As long as you sort of mash the jump button, once your character starts to poke underneath it, you won't quite sink to the bottom, and you'll be able to get past. Oh, that was lucky, except I'm gonna get hit. A little bit of lag, or a lot of lag. Okay, so what I need here, I want to actually kill that guy. Sort of ride this guy a little bit. I'm gonna get hit here probably. But what I just want to do is just get over here because there's another heart here. So one of the difficult things in some ways from this game is that there are two buttons. You know, you have your A and your B for your classic Nintendo. And because I picked up, if you press, you pick it up with B and you throw it again with B. So if you pick something up and you don't hold B, you can't actually super speed, so you sort of have to go slowly after this. Now this one can be frustrating. There's a free man in here, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna go, I think this is it. Yeah, okay. I like these digging levels, and you really show, there's a couple other ones where you have to do this, but you can really see the disadvantage that Princess Peach has. This one is not difficult, but she's so slow picking things up that you'll often, the guys that will, oh come on Princess, I thought you could hit that guy with the key, maybe I'm wrong, but she's so slow. Oh no, okay good, thought I was stuck. Sort of not the best level. This is my big technique here. I keep repeating the same technique in these series of levels, in that I don't do that. I shouldn't do that. But I basically use these like plastic toadstools or whatever, plastic mushrooms. That's what I kind of think of them. I use these plastic mushrooms as barriers. And die like that, which is pretty terrible. I shouldn't die this time, but I use the plastic mushrooms as barriers so that I can't get hit. I'm sure there's a better strategy. I'm sure all you have to do is pay attention, but I'm sort of out of practice. And these are the strategies that I came up with when I was a kid playing this game, and they seem to make sense to me, except my controlling isn't as good as it used to be. Alright, come on, weirdo. Sometimes you can get all three. Oh well, there we go. One measly death. Alright, let's see if we can get any free men. I think this is the only bonus chance coins that will get all of level 6. There we go, free man. Made up for that one death. Alright, Princess Peach it is. If I remember correctly with this level, if you play as Luigi, there is another way to beat it, where you can, sorry I almost died there, you can get on something that's a bit higher, I believe. But if you're on this guy, you're mostly high enough, and you don't really have to do anything. It's a pretty unforgiving level though, because any one wrong move, you basically die. As a kid, I thought it was neat. I believe there's a potion here that you can get, and you can get 1 coin there, I think. But it's not really worth it for this level. I mean, maybe it is. Watch, I'll die here at the end. Okay, so this is the green. I was gonna say blue. This is the green Birdo, and green Birdo never, as far as I recall, never. There we go. Never shoots any eggs, so he just shoots those sparklers, fire, or whatever. Boo! Nothing in bonus chance. So you'll see that a lot of these in World 6, you have those plastic mushrooms that you gotta keep dealing with. So there's something here. I can't remember this. Where do you put this thing down? Is it here? Oh, it is, right? So that's... So I put it down on this one, I think. Am I too far over? Oh, okay, mushroom. There we go. So you can see the difference with the fast sand versus the slow sand. It's quite a bit harder to stay up. But we'll use that method I mentioned earlier, where you can sort of sink, but if you mash the jump button, you'll be able to go underneath objects, and this will get us basically to the end of this level. If anybody wants, I can play these levels all the way through, so you can see all the different bosses, even, you know, from all the different levels. But for this one, we don't really have to. It's nice and simple. And here we are again. Now, this guy gives me some trouble sometimes. Maybe it's the short space, and maybe it's because he shoots fire and eggs. That it throws me off. Or maybe it's Princess Peach's, oh darn, her slow pickup thing, pickup speed that throws me off, because sometimes you'll get those eggs, and in the middle of picking them up, you'll get hit. Now on this snake guy, I use this same technique I mentioned earlier, which is I basically build a barrier here so that he can't hit me. He can still hit me a little bit if I'm not careful here, but after this I should just be able to throw at him without any trouble. The only downside is if you don't press the direction button properly sometimes, when you jump up to throw, it won't actually throw it, and so you'll end up, or you won't throw it far enough, and then you'll end up, I always wondered about the shadow here. Why is it sticking out like that? There's nothing there. You figure they could have just, on this animation, they could have just cut that out. So that's it. That's it for level 6. Pretty good. So now we're back on to level 7. I'll put that in the next video. This will be level 7. And again, we will be playing as Princess Peach. Alright, let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want to see more of the levels. Like with that last one, we basically just skipped the whole thing. But if you want to see anything more, just let me know. Okay, thanks.